Okay. Okay. I just finished, or I'm almost finished with, the deep cleaning of my room that I did to find my wallet. And I have not found it yet. I have taken apart my shelves, my desk, my bed in order to find it. I have looked through every piece of clothing I own. I have looked literally everywhere. And I have not found it. If I were to find it in this room, that would in some parts signal that I am deeply, deeply insane. Because the only other place it could be is inside of something. Inside of my TV. Inside of my piano. Inside of my walls or my carpet. There is not a single open space I have looked and my wallet is within. I have no idea where it went. This is one of those cases where I'm like completely dumbfounded with just like everything. Like, how is this even possible? Like, if I was an alien watching me right now, that would be so fucking funny. Because what the fuck am I even doing? You know? It doesn't make sense. How could I lose that? Like, I put it in my pocket every day. And I put it down on my desk every day. And then I somehow put it in a location which I cannot find, which is so obscure that 2 days into a deep clean, I cannot find it. Like, how fucking, like, how, what? Like, how does that make sense? How is this even possible? Like, I feel like my room is a fractal. I feel like every corner has a corner that I could look in, and it could be there. Like, I go into, like, a corner, I'm like, okay, this should be done in, like, 5 minutes. And I go through, I'm like, oh, shit, there's, like, 17 locations here. And in each of those locations, there's more locations. I could keep going forever, I feel like. And it's just lost in an infinite void of nothingness. Like, it's somewhere, but at the same time, the spaces it could be are so expansive, it might as well not exist. And it's a wallet. It's just a thing. It's just a thing in this room. And it's not even a big room. Like, look at this shit. This is fucking small. But just the amount of things that are in here make it so it's fucking massive. It's like searching through a fucking warehouse to find a little piece of shit. You know, a little piece of shit a little rat left behind for me to find. It's in the little shape of a heart. And it's in it it's carved like R plus W, and that's Rat plus Wesley, because me and the rat love each other. That's what this feels like. That's what it feels like I'm finding. Is a piece of rat shit, signifying the love for me and the rat. And I'm just sick and tired of it. You know, why is this happening to me? You know. Also, where the fuck do you put a Halloween costume that you want to use again? Like, that shit was $70, and I'm not gonna hang it in my closet because it's a fucking Halloween costume. But where else do I put it? I just put it in a duffel bag. I just put it in that duffel bag. Because where else are you supposed to put a Halloween costume? There should be like a space in each house. It's like, this is where you put your costumes and accessories. I think that should exist. But, you know, that's just me being smart. And the world is not smart like I am. The world does not revolve around my intelligence. And like my supreme authority. which would make everything better, I think. Um, in my opinion. In my opinion, that would just make everything better. What if, you know, we had that? That'd be a good idea. What if instead of doing this when we saluted, we did we did like, like the Vulcan sign. I don't know how to do the Vulcan sign, but the Vulcan hand sign. That'd be a good idea. That would be a good idea. And people don't listen to me because um they hate me. And also they're kind of like agents of like the Antichrist, I think. Like all these like people dressed up in like cop uniforms. Like if you shot them, they would turn into ash and smoke because they're just like kind of like golems. They're like they're like golems of the Antichrist, and they work on his behalf to bring in the reign of the Antichrist. Um, and that's most authority figures, including police officers, including judges, including most people in the justice system, including all politicians, and even like including your parents. I'm just really tired of all of it. Like, and where do socks go? Where do socks go? I saw a thing that said that we lose on average 15 pairs of socks a year. Who takes them? Who takes them from us? Maybe it's those golems I was talking about earlier. Maybe they're the ones like, I don't know. Maybe they are agents sent directly from hell to torment us and rein us in to the Antichrist's supreme power and judgment. That could be a thing. They could do that. Like, I'm just saying. Like, they could be a possibility of where all the socks go. They could also turn into other things. For example, I found this shoe, and it's just one shoe in my room. So I was thinking, maybe that's my wallet. Maybe my wallet turned into the shoe, and that's why I only have one of them. That could have happened. I mean, shoes and wallets hold basically the same level of importance, so it would make sense that that would happen. But, I don't know. And it's not my job to know. That's, God's domain to know that kind of thing. And I'm just cruising. I'm just cruising along with the life the Lord gave me. But, I also found these. These were lost. I found them. So it's not like I'm bad at finding things. Ooh. But I found them, I'm good at finding things, but this, my wallet, I found it. It's just not my wallet anymore, So it's like, but it's whatever.